Headlines today. I'm Anna. I'm in Vetticad. Now, there are a lot of handsome faces and pretty boys in the Hindi film industry, but it takes that X factor to make the transition from being a good-looking guy to being a sex bomb. My guest today is, of course, an improvised explosive device, but he has shown from the start of his career a keenness to not be seen as just a hot bod or a cute boy. He is something more than that with his experimentation in his choices. You can see that. John Abraham, welcome to Headlines today.
Thank you. You've been very, very kind to me.
Well, the guy in the yellow briefs emerging out of the water in Dostana, the victim of post 9/11 trauma in New York, and now the geek in Jhootha Hi Sahi.
Yeah.
Is it all part of this career plan to experiment and try different stuff?
Well, it is actually. It is. It's actually selecting and trying to work with the directors, I think, who could get me to another level. And I think Tarun did a great job in Dostana, even though Dostana was a lot about the visual appeal. I think Kabir took me to another level in New York. And with Jhootha Hi Sahi, I hope that the audience sees me in a completely different avatar in this film. And I think Abbas has just done that.
I have to ask though, as a woman, and I will ask Abbas this when I meet him.
Yeah.
How does a man look at John Abraham and see a geek?
Very interesting, Anna, when Paki was writing the film.
It's a woman. Yes, I forget. How does a woman look at John Abraham and see a geek?
But you won't believe it, Anna. Paki was not sure whether John Abraham exactly could be cast in this role. And she said, you could make anybody look like a boy next door or a guy next door. But with this guy, it may be a little difficult to make him look like a guy next door, probably because of the physicality. But Abbas was very convinced, and Abbas said that, I'm totally convinced that I can change and physically break him down. And that's exactly what he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which part of my intro, though, did you say is kind to you? The part where I called you an improvised explosive device?
Yeah, I think you've been kind across the board because it's really sweet of you to actually be so nice to me. Seriously, I really appreciate that. Thank you for actually, noticing the fact that I want to experiment and I want to do different kind of films and I want to be known more for what I can do in my films rather than just a plain body, though I'm not apologetic about it. I can't be apologetic about it because it's a visual medium.
I will not permit you to be apologetic about it on my interview.
So I think thank you.
Okay, of course, that Warner has apparently sent a notice because they have got the impression that there is a lot in common between your film Jhootha Hi Sahi and Friends.
Yeah.
What's that about?
This film has got nothing to do with Friends except for the fact that we are all friends in this film. And the beauty of this film is, just like Friends, is that when you go with your group of 8 or 10 friends and you leave the theater, there's that one person amongst, each one will pick out one friend and say, no, I really like him, I really like her, I really like him. So it's got that feel about it. And Abbas's strong point, I believe, is his casting. If you see Jane Tu Ya Jane Na, it was all about the casting. And I think he's done that again with this film.